Hi, we're making Snickerdoodle cookies. This recipe belonged to Big Mama, which was Clint's grandmother, Papa's grandmother, and then handed down to Mur, which was Shane, Kyle, and Kim's grandmother, and then Mur handed it down to me, and I've handed it down to my children and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Stop it. The first step in making the Snickerdoodles, you need 2 3/4 cups of flour. You need to mix 1 teaspoon of soda, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You mix this all together, and I use this. I put it in my
mixing cup.
Next step, after you've mixed all of these together, which like I said, I already put it in here, then I mixed it up, and that's all my dry ingredients. I just put all this together for you, so it's already done. The next step would be your wet ingredients, it's called. This is dry, this is the wet. You need a cup of shortening, and I put 1 cup of shortening in this bowl right here, and then I put 1.5 cups of sugar in with the shortening and creamed it together. And this is what it'll look like when you get done, this consistency. Next, you add 2 eggs, which I will put in here right now. Stop. Okay, I've put 2 eggs in. I'm going to mix this up real good. And after I've got this mixed real good, we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, the next step after the eggs is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you mix this in really good, which doesn't take very long. And now it's time to whip that up really good, because it gets really nice and soft and easy to work with, okay? Next we add the dry ingredients. So mix those together. I'll mix these together, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. When you add the flour, mix it in slowly, like maybe 4 or 5
Don't dump it in
times.
all at once.
Don't dump it in all at once, like Clint says. Okay? See you when this is all done. Okay, this is what the dough looks like after mixing the wet ingredients with the dry. This is your cookie dough. What you do is you seal it in a pan, and then put this in the refrigerator overnight, and tomorrow make your cookies. Tomorrow I'll show you how to make the cookies. Bye. Hi, okay, we're ready to make the Snickerdoodle cookies today. I just took the dough out of the refrigerator. I left it out at room temperature for at least 2 hours. Now it's soft and pliable. Now you can watch me make the cookies. Mur always told me that when you make a Snickerdoodle, you should have it the size of a walnut. So I rolled the dough, and this is what it looks like. Next step is to take the Snickerdoodle, and you have to mix 1/4 cup of sugar, I lost this. Mix 1/4 of a cup of sugar I put it on this plate right here. And then a tablespoon of cinnamon. You mix that up, and then I will show you how I roll the cookie dough to get the cookies baked. Okay, you take the cookie dough, place it on your plate, and instead of rolling it like Mur used to, Mur had...
Go ahead.
Cut it off. Okay, I put the cookie in the middle of the plate, and then I just scoop with a spoon, and I put the sugar and the cinnamon all over the ball of dough, and it makes it real tasty. After you do that, and we'll get right back with you. Hi. Okay, now that we've got the cinnamon sugar on the dough, now I'm going to place them on this cookie sheet. I've got a dozen here. This is what it looks like, if you can see it. Now I'm going to mash them down a little bit with a fork. They bake faster. You don't want them too thick. After I've mashed them down, all you do is put them in the oven for anywhere between 12 minutes and maybe 18-19 minutes, depending on your stove. And I will get back to you when they get out of the oven. Okay, the cookies are finished, and this is what my Snickerdoodles look like. These took maybe about 18 minutes, and they're very tasty, and I wish you the best in baking your Snickerdoodles. Bye. Have a fun day baking.